Okay, so the other day I saw Lunchbox and Dom Corleo beefing, which was like the most random thing ever to me. Like, why are these two people beefing? And it was actually started by Lunchbox. Yeah, if you don't know who that is, he's like this G-list SoundCloud rapper. I like his music, but like I'm just being honest, he's not like the biggest SoundCloud rapper. He had like a little wave and now it's a little burnt. And he randomly dissed Dom Corleo. So first I'm gonna go over that situation because I just find it hilarious. Like, yo, why do you even, like, what made it want to beef with Dom Corleo? But then after that, I'm gonna talk about like underground rappers and egos, because honestly, it's kind of crazy. So basically what happened was Lunchbox went on a story and said, sometimes I just laugh to myself because that guy was never in New York with Lunchbox. I don't even know why he said that. And he's referring to Dom Corleo's song, You Feel Me, where he says, yeah, I'm in New York, I'm with Lunchbox. And he was just shouting him out. He was just like, Lunchbox was kind of like up and coming at the time and Dom Corleo was bigger. So he was just being kind. And yeah, he's also one of those rappers that like caps a little bit like about the lifestyle and stuff to embellish their, lyrics and stuff. A lot of rappers do it. It's nothing crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like Dom Corleo gets a lot of hate, but that's not like that's not really that crazy. The other thing that's the obvious, like the elephant in the room, is he dropped that song like a year ago, bro. Why are you saying it right now? It just comes off as like disingenuous or just fake. And I'm not gonna lie, not very many people cared about this beef because Dom Corleo, he doesn't really have like diehard fans. Like actually he has a pretty strong fan base, but yeah, people just didn't care about it like that. And Lunchbox, he doesn't really have that pull either. Why he did this, I have no idea. And after I show Dom Corleo's response, you'll also probably think, yo, what did this guy do to like get mad and stuff? But here's my little theory. Basically, I was randomly on Instagram and Dom Corleo posted, and I noticed in the comments someone said, was you in New York with Lunchbox? Obviously just making a joke, just trying to be funny. And then someone responded and said, the real question is, who would honestly want to be in New York with that trash ass wannabe eat? And then Can laughed at the comments. So what I think happened was they had like some type of falling out, Lunchbox, and I guess all of like people he used to be cool with, or I don't know what he did. Maybe he did it. Maybe it was their fault. Who knows? Maybe there's something that happened. Honestly, yeah, I don't really care what happens to Lunchbox. I'm not gonna lie. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't know. But this is what Dom Corleo had to say. He responded with a tweet saying, why y'all be on dick, lol. I be on some chill stuff out of the way. I was just trying to shout out the folks. We was cool. Where'd that come from? Ain't speak to dude since this. And then he posted a screenshot from 2022. God, that's like a year ago, by the way. And they were just talking about like where they would be at. And he was like, yo, are you back home? And Lunchbox was like, yeah, I'm back, or something like that. And then afterward, he also posted a screenshot of Lunchbox saying, yo, this is lunch, it just them like tapping in or whatever, and they were talking about linking up in LA and doing something, and Lunchbox was glazing him. I'm not gonna lie, he was like, yo, this is about to be crazy, we're gonna go crazy. And I guess he got mad because they never actually linked up. Now that I think about it, that's what I think he might be mad about. He probably got mad that they never met up in person, and Dom Corleo just lied about it on a song and said, I'm in New York with Lunchbox, trying to like capitalize on his wave or whatever. Maybe that's how he felt, I'm just guessing. But Dom Corleo was showing love. He put him on his tape, and then he was just helping him out. Super weird. What's weird to me is like the lack of self-awareness. Like Lunchbox, he's not anything special, to be honest. He has a couple good songs. I'm not gonna lie, all those songs sound the same. Like really, they're really similar. Also, I just looked at his SoundCloud. He's deleted all of his songs. He has hidden the likes and plays on every single one, and he only has songs for like the last 2 months, which is kind of weird. I don't know why he did that. So this guy might have an ego problem, but that's kind of what this video is about, underground rappers and ego problems. Like, if you look at this guy's Spotify, Lunchbox, he has 72,000 monthly listeners. He has one song with 250,000 plays, and then everything else is not really going that crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and he's not the only one. If you look at a bunch of other underground rappers, like they'll have one song with like 10,000 plays, and all of a sudden they're gonna go Hollywood on you, and they think they're like the next whatever. Just this particular beef is so random. Like, Lunchbox is like the last dude that should be having an ego with this rap stuff. He does have like 40,000 followers, but he's not like that. I don't know, am I wrong? I really don't think he's that crazy or like that big, you know what I mean? Especially when you take into account that like a lot of the reason a lot of people even got onto him in the first place was because of Yeet.
Yeet, bro, helped me a lot.
And nothing else really. Like, What's weird to me is it looked like Dom Corleo was just trying to show him love too. And if you don't know, Dom Corleo, he's kind of like escaping. He's kind of been escaping the underground recently. Like, he hasn't really been doing underground stuff. I think he's dropped something with Killy, who's, I mean, he's kind of underground too, but he's not in that underground scene. Also, Dom Corleo has 1.3 million monthly listeners. He has, looks like close to like 50 million streams on Spotify, all independent. His smallest song on his top songs on Spotify, by the way, that smallest song is only as small as it is because it's a recent song, and that's Life I Chose, which he dropped like a couple months ago, is bigger than Lunchbox's biggest song from way back. So this guy is way bigger than Lunchbox. So for him to diss him is just kind of random. Also, I was wrong. He didn't put Lunchbox on his tape. He just gave him a shout out. And stuff like this kind of makes you think, because, you know, Summers, a lot of people give him shit for, you know, being kind of like a douchebag. Not really like that, but, you know, he just has like a big ego, and, you know, everyone says, yo, the humblest rapper, this guy is so humble, oh my god, Summers, the humble beast, blah blah blah, you know. And he does some pretty funny stuff too, but it doesn't compare to this. Like, Summers is still a huge artist, and all the money that he flexes and stuff is stuff that he's earned, and, you know, it's all his. But a lot of these like underground rappers will get one song with 10,000 plays and unfollow everyone they know, start posting pictures like Cardi, and become mysterious or try to be mysterious, and it's just really cringe. And they just have these huge egos. For example, I'll give you an example. This one dude, I'm not gonna say who he is, he was like a SoundCloud rapper, and he used to DM me like crazy. And then one day I noticed one of his songs started doing like a little better. I think got like 20 or 30k, and bro just like unfollowed everyone and then started unsending messages with me. Like, I even cared. Like, not only would I have never shared any of those, I would have never even like, just the audacity was just kind of like funny to me. Like, why would you even think I would care that I DM'd you? You're like a F-tier SoundCloud rapper. To me, a lot of these rappers just think they're like cooler than they actually are. Like, for example, like, I don't know about you, but personally, I wouldn't even like want to be friends with a lot of these people. Like, some of them are just assholes. I don't know what else to say. And another thing about underground rappers is like a lot of their music isn't that good. Some people just make cool music, and some people do make really good music, but a lot of their music isn't like insane or anything. Like, these guys aren't the next, you know, and I feel like they should just be more self-aware of that. Like, a lot of those underground rappers are just gonna fall off, and I don't know if they realize it or what it is, because I remember in 2017 there were so many SoundCloud rappers, and I'm sure a lot of them are just like not doing great in life, or like they've just become normal people, or they've had to go back to McDonald's or Carl's Jr. or wherever, you know, because being an underground rapper that was lit like 3 years ago does not pay the bills, you know what I mean? So kind of weird. It's just super weird to me how these people act. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna make a video on like the Lunchbox Don Corleo thing, but it was just so funny to me. Like, why did this guy even do this? Because even a Dom Corleo hater would be like, yeah, he's bigger than Lunchbox, and that wasn't even that weird, to be honest. Dom Corleo, he's definitely done some embarrassing things, but that's not one of them. But anyways, that's it for this video. I don't really have anything much to say. I just thought the whole situation was kind of funny, and it's like the morning right now, so just recorded a video. But alright, see you guys.